A very good evening, team. ZANU PF Witchcraft, which is happening right here. Of Zimbabwe, the funding of the education sector, the funding of all sectors in the nation of Zimbabwe. It's Mthulincube's responsibility to make sure that this sector gets what amount. So, as the Minister of Finance, he has failed to finance the education sector. In a block 1, rechikoro rakapera. According to the policy ZIMSEC, they cannot write examinations from that center, which means every grade 7 pupil will have to go to another center so that he can write his own examinations. So, if you take a look onto the witchcraft of ZANU PF, Mthulincube is now running for a Caudry Park seat in Bulawayo. And he is talking about education 5 continuous assessment learning activities called COLOR, which is research-based, and it's a very good initiative. And he said that as such, we have answered to the core of connecting our learners to the internet. 5 of the 10 Wi-Fi hotspots are up and running. Mashatini, Zetherapy Post, CPAC Primary, CPAC Secondary, Shope. These are the areas which they have placed the internet. This is a finance minister who is short funding the education sector, especially particularly the rural schools. But he is focused on one constituency, providing Wi-Fi in one constituency. Mind you, the people in the rural areas, they now do computers. There is a subject, or the ICT subject, which is there. And at my school, pane block 1. Block 1 iroro vana vakwanise kunyorera ipapo. Secondly, no single computer is available. All the students which are there, they just go to school, but they don't have access to internet. There is no internet. They don't even know computer yacho chi. They just hear about it. They have never touched a computer. And you hear somebody achiti ari kutsvaga rutsigiro kuti avhoterwe, and ndopaunonzwa zvichinzi 5 more years kuna baba mukugona basa. Basa rekuti chii? Because you have introduced this new policy. Vana vedu vachaenda kunonyora grade 7 vasina zvavari kumboziva about ICT. They will be required to do makala. How do they research iko kusina kana network? Inini kukuruzeva kwangu hakuna kana network. You cannot go pa Facebook, you cannot go pa Twitter, you cannot even open anything. It's difficult even to download a photo repa WhatsApp. WhatsApp yacho unoti WhatsApp wakagara muti segudo. And you hear somebody talking about 5 more years. And you hear a whole finance minister who is failing to fund the education sector well. You hear him talking about making Caudry Park a smart suburb. You know, this embarrassment must end, Team Zimbabwe. We are being embarrassed each and every day. Tiri kudererwa. Handizivi kuti kudii kwatakaita chiri kuita tidhererwe so. Vana veZimbabwe handizivi chatakambonyanyotadza chaichacho nechatakambonyanyoita chinoita tisvike pakudhererwa to such an extent, I don't know. We really need to stand up and make sure that we remove this system which is there. We really need to stand up, because they don't care. They come up with certain policies kana yangu elections. They know very well kuti makala kuti anga achinyatsofamba zvakanaka, vanhu vanofanira kunge vane Wi-Fi, vanhu vanofanira kunge vaine internet. But kumamisha vana vedu vari kunyora same exams nedziri kunyorwa mutaundi. but havana kana a single computer, hakuna network yacho. How do they research? You ask, is there a minister of ari kudhila nenyaya dze-ICT? Is there a minister ari kudhila nenyaya dze-information? Are these ministries well funded to make sure that there is connection in each and every area? If I take a look on the people who are registered to vote in my area, there are more than 3,500. And those 3,500 muwadi chete, it means hakuna munhu asina foni pavanhu ivavo 3,500. And mafoni acho atoriko, they are more than that, because tine vanhu variko futi vasitorina ma-IDs. They have ma-SIM cards. But vari kutoita network yekukwirira mumuti each and every time. They can't access internet. They are failing to access internet because of internet challenges. So how can we say Econet is failing to provide a booster for 3,500 subscribers at least? This booster will not serve the people in my ward only. It will cross over to other wards, neighboring wards in other districts. So if you combine the people in my ward and the people in the other next ward who do not also have access to internet, how many subscribers do we have? Over 7,000 subscribers or people who have subscribed to Econet who are not having access to network, who are not having access to internet, and the Potras does not care. So what regulation is Potras putting in place? What is the Ministry of Information doing to make sure that they bridge the gap in terms of making sure that every person is informed? So the witchcraft part is there. Yekuti imimi vanhu vari kumamisha muri kungoshandiswa pakuvhota chete, but kana papa kuva ne-access to information, they don't care. Kana papa kuva ne-access to education, they don't care. Access to health care, they don't care. Imimi chenyu kungovaisa in power, but you'll be forgotten. They talk about employment. How can you be employed without an ID? Ike zvinezvi kwese kuri kutsvagwa mabasa, kuri kutaurwa zve5 O levels. Our kids are failing to have 5 O levels. And yet a man, a whole professor is claiming kuti ari kuda kurana kuCowdry Park, and you see some people saying ngaatopinda ikoko. Team Zimbabwe, let us make sure that we reject this man. He's not fit to represent Cowdry Park. He's not fit to be even a minister in Zimbabwe. They have failed. They have to go. The only way is to actually vote for Advocate Nelson Chamisa and make sure that tinounza change in Zimbabwe. That is the only way. ZANU PF has refused to end food poverty. Why? They know that once they end food poverty, the people will begin to rely on other things which are not food. So they want everybody to be preoccupied ninyaya yechikafu mumba. While they are looting, they will come votora chikafu chiri kuuya nemadhona chishoma ichocho. They will come votenga vanhu nacho, then they say chiti voterai. 5 years makarara zvenyu musina zvamuri kuita. Yet imimi mumapiwa a mandate by the people. The same people giving you the mandate are the same people you have neglected. It's time for change, Zimbabwe.